Hello, Mr. Brown.
How are you?
This is an opportunity, a big opportunity for me.
Well, it's very nice
and
to
all
see
of
you.
us who are here.
Well, it's very nice to see you.
Because we came here just specially to see you.
And for the opening.
And I came here specially to see you and your opposite number.
I should really ask you to give this to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to Benore Care Home today and thank you for taking the time to join us today to commemorate the latest development for Avondale Care Scotland Limited. It's been a fairly intense yet rewarding last 6 months when Pauline McEwen, our manager, and I began planning just how we were going to reach this stage where we were fully staffed and fully occupied. This task, however, was facilitated by the fabulous building G&J Seddon have built for us, from a bright and spacious design by our architects GLG Design, financial help from RBS, and the welcoming and supportive attitude of everyone we have come across in Fife. The local councillor, Willie Clark, our first point of contact, has been fantastic. His wealth of knowledge and endless contacts in the area have ensured we are speaking to the right people at all times. In particular, Councillor Alex Rowley, who has been particularly supportive with regards to future possible partnership developments in wider Fife. The Social Work Department has been extremely supportive and keen to see what we had to offer. Our Care Commissioner officer has always been available for guidance, and last but by no means least, the local community have welcomed us with open arms and have really overwhelmed us at times with their support and generosity. It couldn't have been achieved though without Pauline, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you on behalf of the Hendry family for your hard work and commitment over the last 6 months. You've done a marvellous job, and in particular in achieving a quality grading of 5 out of 6 in such a short period of time, and secondly in reaching 100% occupancy in 14 weeks, which I'm sure must be a record. I'd also like to thank the team as a whole who have shown real commitment and are delivering consistently high standards daily, and of course my wife Mandy and kids, who've been very understanding as they haven't seen much of me lately, which I don't know is a good thing or a bad thing. Now to the business of the day. We're here today to officially open Benore Care Home, and I'm absolutely delighted and honoured that the guest we have today has taken time out of his busy schedule to perform this task for us. A fellow Scot and the most important man in the United Kingdom, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me the utmost pleasure to introduce the Prime Minister, Mr. Gordon Brown.
Can I say, first of all, it's a real privilege for me to be here and to be at the opening of an asset not just for the people who are living here but for the whole community. And I want to start by thanking everybody who has been responsible for this great venture coming to fruition today. I want to thank all the planners and the builders, and I know the builders are here today for the excellent job that they have done. I want to thank the architect because it has been specifically designed for the needs of elderly people. I want to thank all those on the council who have been responsible for working with Avondale to make possible this great venture. I too want to give a special thanks to Councillor Willie Clark and Councillor Alex Rowley, who've kept me in touch with what's been happening all throughout the time, but have been pivotal in making possible this new development on time, and I'm pleased to say on budget from what I've heard as well. But most of all, I want to thank all of you for being part of a community that has made possible this great new development. I've been the Member of Parliament for 25 years, and for 25 years we've been saying that we need to do more to help the elderly in our community. For 25 years we've been saying we need to do more for domiciliary care services, home help services, obviously to back up the free transport that we've had. For 25 years we've been saying that we need to do more to improve the hospital services in this area, but there has been a gap, and the gap has been the failure of us over a period of time to build the old people's homes and to build the specific and necessary accommodation that's necessary. And now I want to congratulate Alan and Adrian Henry, Avondale Homes, all the staff and all the workers for making possible this great facility in this area. This is a £2.5 million investment. There are 40 rooms, obviously, that are now fully occupied, such is the demand in this area. It's part of the project that will produce another £4 million being spent on another facility just next door that will cater for another 40 people later. And it is employing 50 staff in this area, and I'm very pleased to see so many of the staff here recruited locally and so many of the families where people are benefiting from this facility. So this is a great day for this area and this community, and it's a great day thanks to Adrian and Alan Henry, Avondale, the staff here, but thanks to every member of the community who wanted this to happen, who made it possible, and now we've got something that has long been needed. And I know just from talking this morning, and Sarah, my wife, was here a few weeks ago with our children. I hope they didn't create too much damage when they were here. And she told me just what a great facility this is and how much people are enjoying it. Now, I'm not going to make a long speech. I may tell you that the first speech I gave to Age Concern when I became a Member of Parliament 25 years ago, it was a meeting in Kirkcaldy. It was to be followed by a social. And I went in and said to the chairman of the gathering, I said, how long do you want me to speak? And he said, 45 minutes. And I thought, 45? Anyway, there was nothing that was not said about pensions, about the need for better pensions, about the need for more things to be done. And then at the end of my speech, the chairman said, I'm afraid there's not enough time for any other speakers. And he said, and the band will have to curtail their repertoire because we've had such a long speech. And I said, I thought you said that you wanted me to speak for 45 minutes. He said, 4 to 5 minutes. I'm afraid it's a true story, and it is something that has lived with me ever since. So I've tried to make shorter speeches in future. It's a great pleasure to be here. You know, in this area, when we've seen over these last 25 years the decline of the mining industry, all the efforts at regeneration, and I applaud everybody who's been part of it. We've got the regeneration projects, we've got the Miners' Memorial, we've got the new work being done at Lacole Meadows, we've got a determination to build up with better housing and better improvement of housing in the area, and we've got determination to help people get jobs, and jobs in different parts of Fife over these last few years. And this is all part of the regeneration of an area which is only possible because of what I've seen all the time I've been here, the strength of community feeling in this area. And I know there are many people here who have served the community all their lives, and you judge a society by the way it treats its elderly. And we are determined that we will make possible the best facilities and the best amenities for the elderly people of this area. This is one of the things that is going to make that better in the future. I congratulate everybody who has made this happen, particularly the staff who are going to be serving all the elderly people in the area, but also all the families who are represented here today. We are very proud of what's being achieved, and I'm proud of what Fife is achieving for elderly people in the future. My congratulations, and I know it's been open for a few weeks and months, so I think I've got to declare it closed for a minute so I can declare it open again. I now declare this home open and wish everybody the best success in the future.
I'll say goodbye to love. No one ever cared if I should live or die. Time and time again the chance for love has passed me by.